Prayer to Srimad Bhagavatam. Sarva Sastradvi Piyusha, Sarva Vedaika Satpala, Sarva Siddhanta Ratnadya, Sarva Lokaika Drikprita, Sarva Bhagavada Prana, Srimad Bhagavada Prabho, Kalidando Ditaditya, Shri Krishna Parivartita, Paramananda Pataya, Prema Vakshaksharayate, Sarvada Sarva Sevyaya, Shri Krishnaya Namostume, Matheka Bando, Matsangin, Madguru, Manmahadana, Mannistaraka, Madbhagya, Madananda, Namostume, Asadi Sadi Dadayin, Adinochatakara, Ana Muncha Kadachin Mam, Premna Hritkanta Yospura. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures. You are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are very like breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss. Because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone, always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion, and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O uplifter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love for Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Ukam karoti vachalam tungam langayate grim yat kripa tamaham mande Shri Gurum Deenadharam. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we are nearing Janmashtami. So anyway, in our list of prayers, we are seeing the demigods praying to the Lord in the womb of Mother Devaki. Last week, we started with the prayers. 5 slokas we have done. Today, we are starting from again, continuing the same prayer. So, the verse is 31. Canto 10, chapter 2, verse 31. So, the demigods are praying to the Supreme Lord because the Supreme Lord always resides in spiritual world, but he has influence in the material world also. There is no place where he is not there, but still, sometimes he personally comes here to protect the pious, to annihilate the impious, to perform wonderful pastime with the devotees. See, now these demigods are considered as pious, not devotees. Yeah, mixed devotees. But still, they are not in the list of pure devotees. Of course, Brahma is one of the Mahajans, but when many times he acts as a demigod also. So now, headed by Brahma, they all assemble in the prison house of Kamsa and they are praying to the Lord in the womb of Devaki, Mother Devaki. You see, when a devotee attains perfection, the Supreme Lord comes as their son. We saw in Devakuti's life that, she performed such a big austerity. So she attained the Lord as the son, who became her guru also. Here, Devaki performed a severe austerity. Devaki and Vasudev, both of them together, they performed austerity to attain the Supreme Lord as their son. So the Lord fulfilled. So here in this verse is a beautiful verse. The demigods are saying that you resemble the shining sun. You are always ready to fulfill the desire of your devotees. And therefore, you are known as desire tree. Vancha kalpadaru. Desire tree, if you go and stand near the desire tree, and whatever you think, it will come. So they say that the Lord, as Paramatma inside our heart, is fulfilling our desires. So whatever we are now getting, whatever thing, like, enjoyment, happiness, suffering, everything is due to our collective actions. Maybe we can say it as desire or karma. So many times we don't desire negative things in our life. But if we perform such activities, we have to undergo the suffering, right? We perform such activities, negative activities, vikarma, and negative, we do some bad activities in the past lives, and we have to undergo the suffering for that. Sometimes by our negative thinking also, you go and stand near the tree, the said tree, and say that, oh, I want this, I want that. This is a joke, normally told in the classes. A man went under a desert tree, and he was thinking, oh, I get palatable food. He immediately got nice bed, nice everything, nice breeze, everything he wanted, everything came. But he was suddenly, if some tiger comes and eats me, it happened immediately. So whatever is happening in our life, it's all due to our own karma or our own desire. It's very difficult to believe. I cannot do this, I cannot. So it's very difficult. But see, the Shastras clearly say that whatever we desire, that Lord is providing. This is our desire that we are here in this material world. That is even more painful, right? But the reality is, the Lord always wanted us to be with Him, but we refused. Bahirmukha. It said, na, Jiva, it has turned its face against Krishna. Jiva turned the face against the Supreme Lord. But still, the Lord is very merciful. He gives the opportunity for the Jiva to undergo different experiences and ultimately turn towards Him. So He is Vancha Kalpatarubhasya. He is, whatever you want, He will give you Kalpataru. When acharyas completely take shelter under your lotus feet, in order to cross the fierce ocean of nescience, they leave behind on earth the method by which they cross. And because you are very merciful to your other devotees, you accept this method to help them. You see, this is also the 2 points he has, the demigods mentioned. One is, Lord fulfills all of our desire. The second one is, the acharyas, they come here and show us the path. Acharyas and pure devotees, we follow them. So the acharya, see, in material world, copying is not accepted as a good activity. If we copy somebody, it is not so good, appreciated. But in spiritual life, we have to copy the preceders, like previous acharyas. And their merciful thing is that they have shown us the path. This is how you have to be. This is how you should sing. This is how you have to worship the Supreme Lord. This is how you have to pray. This everything, sitting, sleeping, eating, worshipping, doing arti, getting up, everything is designed and given. They have given. Especially Prabhupada taught us that these are all right, this is wrong. Everything, kirtan, prasadam, way of dressing, putting tilak, everything is given to us. This is their mercy. This is Prabhupada's mercy. The spiritual life is entirely different from the material life. In material life, as I said, copying is not appreciated much. But in spiritual life, Devotees help us. Oh, this is how you have to go. This is how you have to chant. This is how you have to perform your devotional service. It is taught to us. But even in spiritual life, we see that some neophyte devotees, they keep the secret. But the more you give the secret, the more you advance. That is the secret. The more you preach, the more you give the love of Krishna, the more you give the realization to others, then you benefit more. Everything in spiritual life is opposite to material life. So here we need to share the secrets of a devotional life. Here we need to preach more and more so that we spread the secret, and by this Krishna is pleased. Oh, you learn and you make others to learn also. That is very, very important. So acharyas are they specially come. Krishna Krishna incarnates here. Krishna appears here to perform pastimes, to help the pious, to annihilate the impious. Acharyas also come here to help the fallen souls, to help them, to guide them, to pull them out. Otherwise, the jivas will forget their real identity, and then they keep on go with the material life. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadareshayanam. They don't feel that they have to go out of this prison house. So they are here only. So for us to understand, to escape from this material world, we need to take shelter of the acharyas, take shelter of the pure devotees, and also Krishna, both. Through the channel of Guru Parampara, we take shelter of Krishna. So here Prabhupada is quoting Brahmanda Brahmite Kaune Bhagyavanji Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Beach. So who is lucky? Who is the luckiest person in the Brahmanda? Brahmanda means not only Earth planet, it's all 14 planets. Who is lucky? One who has got the Guru. So now we should all understand that we are all the Bhagyavanji, luckiest person. We should not underestimate the gift, the mercy we have got. This is the great mercy which ordinary jivas, they are not getting. So we should be always grateful to the Guru Parampara. Because we are now connected with the Guru Parampara. You see how merciful the Acharya is and how lucky we are. They have chosen us. So we should realize this. Or this opportunity is not given to everybody. One may be rich, one may be beautiful, one may be intelligent, one may be having great positions in this material world. But the greatest luck in this material world is to get the holy name, to get connected with the Guru Parampara. That we have to realize, always be grateful for that. If we don't have gratefulness, then we may lose the opportunity to attain the success in this very lifetime. Maybe it may take many lifetimes. So we should not lose the opportunity. So we should utilize. Okay. So one must worship the lotus feet of the Acharya and live within the society of devotees. Then one's endeavor to cross over nescience will surely be success. So this is the secret. We have to worship the lotus feet of the Acharya and live within the society of devotees as much as possible. And one should endeavor, we can endeavor. Otherwise, it is not possible. So we are going to verse 32. Someone may say that aside from devotees who always seek shelter of lotus feet, Lord's lotus feet, there are those who are not devotees but who have accepted different process for attaining salvation, what happens to them? In answer to this question, Lord Brahma and other demigods said, O lotus-eyed Lord, although non-devotees who accept severe austerities and penances to achieve the highest position may think themselves liberated, their intelligence is impure. They fall down from their position of imagined superiority because they have no regard for your lotus feet. So a question arises, if somebody is not if someone didn't take up the pure devotional service, but they have taken up a different path. What is the path? Karma Kanda, okay, Jnana Kanda, or Ashtanga Yoga, or philanthropy, or altruism, or political thing, impersonalism, and voidism. So many paths are there. And they think that they are all spiritualist. Here, Prabhupada and demigods also declare that this is not the proper path. So what happened to them? What will happen to them? They may attain something in this material world, definitely, because each and every action has equal and opposite reaction. So someone doing any action here will have a reaction. If they do some positive activity here, in the name of spirituality, they do get something. They do get something, but that something they have to, like, if, for example, somebody is performing mystic yoga, Ashtanga yoga, mystic yoga, they go to, according to their desire, they go to the heavenly planets. If somebody increases their knowledge, jnana, and that knowledge, if it is not according to Guru Sadhana and Shastra, or sometimes even if somebody is well versed in Vedic literatures, but if they don't come to the conclusion that Vasudevam Sarvamiti, if they don't come to the conclusion that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then the knowledge has no meaning. The knowledge has no meaning. So ultimately they fall down, the demigods are saying. So I was wondering, here in West Bengal, now a festival, just yesterday it was over, a festival is going on where they pour water, they take Ganga water and they carry long distance, go to Shiva temple, and they do Abhishek for Lord Shiva. Like thousands and thousands and thousands of people. I don't know whether it is authorized or not. They walk for 30, 40 kilometers and they eat whatever they get in the way, and both men and women, like, one devotee was commenting, telling they are doing austerity. But there is a sentence in Shrama eva hi kevalam. That we have to understand. See, you go in a wrong direction. For example, you want to go to Delhi, but you are going to Chennai. Very speed. What is the use? So these people, they don't know where to go. Their understanding is how we can enjoy, right? Because if their understanding is clear, they will not dance. They were dancing for cinema songs. Here and there, they kept cinema songs. And, they think that it is bhakti. And that is another greatest unfortunate situation, that these people think that that is bhakti. So one of my servant's son, though these people, the servants and their group, they associate with devotees. He went and he lost. His phone got stolen, his money got stolen, and I don't know what happened to him. So I asked the maid only one question. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is here. And these maids are also initiated. somehow or other, some maybe not in ISKCON, nearby other groups, they get initiation. This particular maid is an initiated person. I told her, here we have the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why you are going such a long distance, big austerity, and losing many things? This is fanatism, not a devotion. So this applies to all these kind of activities, Ashtanga Yoga. But such people, they think that, and they comment also. We are also devotees. They say like that. The non-devotees, they do something and they think, oh, we are also devotees. Maybe not like you. We are also devotees. They don't know what is devotion is. Even we don't know what is devotion is. We are on the path. We are realizing. Maybe one day we will realize what is devotion is. We are in the path, but at least we know we are in the right path. We know what is right, what is wrong. So all these things, Shrama eva hi kevalam. Just they put their efforts and it is all waste. If they don't come to the conclusion that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then whatever they do will end up today or tomorrow. They will get something, definitely. But that is waste. Again, it is a cycle. You come here, go, come here, go, come here, go. It is a cycle. Again and again, chewing the chewed. Unless somebody understands this, then they will have clear idea what is devotion. Devotion, bhakti means it should be performed only to Krishna. Only to Krishna, nobody else. They don't know. And devotional service. See, this Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga are good, fine. One can Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga. But ultimately, they have to come to Krishna Bhakti. Then these yogas will act as a ladder. Otherwise, they will fall down. They don't come to this point of Bhakti Yoga. If they don't add Bhakti Yoga to Jnana Yoga, then Jnana Yoga itself cannot survive. That path alone cannot survive. That should come ultimately merge in the Bhakti Yoga system. So we see in many yogis, like we saw Gardama Muni in Devuti, Gardama Muni pastime. Gardama Muni ultimately is a mystic yogi, but he meditated on Krishna. Then Vishwamitra, who was a yogi, but he got successful. He was awarded this Brahma Rishi only after he got association with, he worshipped. Like he was like a guru. He was acting like a guru to Lord Ram. But still, after that, after he arranged the marriage of Ram and Sita and all these things, then he became Brahma Rishi. Until then, he was depending on his own strength. Then, when he was associating with Supreme Personality of Godhead, then his Ashtanga Yoga got fulfilled. Then it became successful. So all this activity, whatever this activity, Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, or philanthropic activity, many people are performing, the impersonalism. Definitely impersonalism will not work. So all these things, it is understood that their intelligence is impure and they will fall down from their position. This fall down position we see in this material world. Even many times the devotees also have a misconception. Oh, we become a temple president, we become bureau member, we become GBC, we become this, we become that. But it is again an illusion. We see throughout Bhagavatam how Indra is always in tension. See here, in any demon's life, when if a demon becomes powerful, Indra is the one who gets very much afflicted. Indra gets so much scared if somebody is performing tapasya. So, why? Being a devotee, if we are behind such political position, because the political position in this material world, maybe it is within the devotee circle also, it is position. If this comes, then it is material. Then it becomes material. So one need to be very careful. Very careful. Even in devotional life, if we are behind a position, behind some managerial thing, unless we are like Rajarishis, like Parikshit Maharaj, like Yudhishthira Maharaj, it's difficult for one to cross over that, the power which the position gives. It's very dangerous because anything in this material world will put you down. It may appear, yeah, today I'm great. I come to a very superior position. I'm so and so. So they feel I'm director, I'm co-director, I'm this, I'm that. That positions are very temporary. Every page of Bhagavatam is preaching this, telling us, see, whatever in this material world, all these things are temporary. You will fall down from these things. Even if you really struggled, you performed penances, you performed severe austerities to attain these positions, but that will pull you down. We see now the politicians, within one day they lose their minister position, they had to resign, or next election they lose. Many such things are happening. Similarly, if a devotee also wants to become so and so, like Indra, positions are very unstable. That one should understand. Okay, so one should take shelter of Lord's lotus feet. Then their path will lead them to success. Otherwise, they will fall down. Now, what happens if devotees fall down? That is the third prayer. In the verse 33, it's a beautiful answer. The demigods themselves are realizing certain things and they are presenting it as prayers. O Madhava, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord of the Goddess of Fortune. Madhava means Lord of the Goddess of Fortune. If devotee is completely in love with you, sometimes fall from the path of devotion, they do not fall like non-devotees. For you still protect them. Thus they fearlessly traverse the heads of their opponents and continue to progress in devotional service. See, one thing in devotional services, nothing goes wrong, nothing goes waste. Whatever we achieve in this lifetime will not deteriorate. We may not go further, but the asset which you earned in devotional service will not go from your account. That is for sure. Okay, if a devotee didn't achieve the success in this very lifetime, what happens? They start from where they left, which is described in Bhagavad Gita also. So they take birth in the Suchinam Srimatam Gehe. They take birth in a rich family, or they take birth in a devotee's family. They take birth in the Brahmin's family. The highest is taking birth in devotee's family. Though we should understand that they are all yoga brishta. Yoga brishta means one who fall down from the yoga success. Okay, yoga brishta. So we see the lives of Ajamil, Bharatam, King Bharata, and also Vritrashu. Prabhupada is mentioning this Chitraketu. Also Gajendra as Indradumna Maharaj. Later he became Gajendra elephant. So all these devotees, if you see their life, see, a devotee, a jiva forgets, right? But Krishna in the heart as Antaryami Paramatma, make him remember. That is his mercy. Because who gives the remembrance? Smritir Jnanam Apohanam Cha. Apohanam means forgetfulness. Smritir means remembrance. Jnanam, knowledge. So who gives? He is there in the heart as Paramatma. Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto. So he is there in the heart as Antaryami Paramatma, and he has the account of one devotee. So once he leaves this present body, then he forgets everything. But later, he gives him the remembrance. So like in Bharata Maharaja story, he became a deer and he forgets everything. No, he didn't forget. In the deer's body, he didn't forget. The Lord made him to remember. Oh, last life I was Bharata, King Bharata. And because I had attachment for a poor deer, so I became a deer now. So that made him like suffering like anything. Just if you fail in 1 mark, what happens? You failed in 1 mark. Like that it was. But in the body of deer, he was lamenting like anything. Then the next birth was given as a Brahmin's family. There he was very careful, very, very careful, and he was meditating on the Supreme Lord. Then he achieved success. So the Lord makes sure, even if some devotee falls down from the path, maybe 1 or 2 lifetimes, he has to struggle, and then Krishna will pull him. Or in the same life, also Krishna makes him realize, Krishna gives him an opportunity so that he realizes and surrender in the same lifetime also. I will narrate the story of Tondaradi Podi Alvar. There was a Alvar by name. Tondar means devotees, lotus feet. There are dust in the devotees' feet. He is under the dust of the devotees. That is his name, Tondar Adi Podi Alvar. Podi means the dust particle of the devotees. He is servant of that dust particle. So that was his name. And he got attracted to a woman and he fell down from his spiritual path. But the Lord made a drama, like made a leela in his life so that he realizes and come back to him. And then he was punished for taking gold from the temple. But later the Lord himself comes and protects him. Then he understands that he fell down and he has to continue his spiritual journey. And he wrote a beautiful poem called Tirumalai. In that he expresses that how he fell down and how the Lord pulled him up. So sometimes it happens in 1 lifetime. Sometimes it may happen in 3 lifetimes. For some, it may continue for many lifetimes. But whatever may be the case, if somebody has taken devotional path in 1 life, Krishna makes sure that he will quickly reach. It's all our cooperation, the Jiva's cooperation to the Supreme Lord. And the Supreme Lord acts as a doctor who operates. If you are cooperative with the doctor, then your recovery is soon. If you don't cooperate with the doctor's operation, then your recovery may be delayed. Be careful. So when Lord gives us something, we understand, though the sufferings may be difficult to tolerate, but they are all the operations. So we have to undergo, we patiently receive those sufferings as the mercy of the Lord. Receive the sufferings of the Lord as the mercy. Then he will work on us and he will bring us forcefully, he will take us from this material world. Is there, he is giving us the helping hand. We have to catch him. We have to tolerate the pain. The doctor may operate the patient, right? And the patient has to tolerate the pain. He sometimes give the painkiller also. He handles you very softly also. But most of the time, the treatment is difficult only to undergo. But we should be ready. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the operation. Please operate me. Please take out the lust, anger, greed, all these impurities from deep from my core of my heart and purify me. I am ready. Surrender. Surrender to the Supreme's operations. Then we will be saved. Okay. Then the verse 34. O Lord, during the time of maintenance, you manifest several incarnations, all with transcendental bodies beyond the material modes of nature. When you appear in this way, you bestow all good fortune upon the living entities by teaching them to perform Vedic activities such as ritualistic ceremonies, mystic yoga, austerities, penances, ultimately samadhi, ecstatic absorption in thought of you. Thus, you are worshipped by the Vedic principles. So now, we just told, just before this verse, it is said that the other paths are not, if Krishna is not their goal, then the other paths will not lead them to ultimate success. Right now, here the demigods are again saying all these ceremonies are there in Vedic literatures. But they say that in this prayer, it is said that ultimately samadhi. 1 minute. Ultimately samadhi, ecstatic absorption in thoughts of you. So this point I cleared in the previous verse, that even the Vedic rituals or Vedic ceremonies should, or any other path should add bhakti yoga. Prabhupada here says that manmana bhav mad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru. So all these activities, in all this activity, one should understand that these things should center around Krishna, Narayana. So if you see that even Vedic rituals, at the end they say Narayana Samarpayami. Everything they say, Sarvam Krishnarpanam, they say one word. Sarvam Krishnarpanam, they say. Everything surrendered to Lord Narayana. So it's clear that Yagyartat Karmano Anyatra Lokoyam Karma Bandhana. If you don't perform activity to Vishnu, then everything will make karma bandhana. It will entangle you. So they say that Krishna has given, the Vedic literature was given to the human beings to perform all these things slowly, some gradual progress. This is not direct, gradual progress. Vedas have given the gradual progress with the different fruitive activities. But step by step, they come to the ultimate point. But Prabhupada is writing that the ultimate ultimate devotional path is Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam. So in the Kali Yuga, the best yagya is to chant the holy name of the Lord, because there is no other way, no other way, no other way. In Kali Yuga, there is no other way, because it's difficult to perform any other ritualistic ceremonies or activities. So now the demigods pray, continue to pray. O Lord, cause of all causes, if your transcendental body were not beyond the modes of material nature, one could not understand the difference between matter and transcendence. Only by your presence can one understand the transcendental nature of your lordships, who are the controller of material nature. Your transcendental nature is very difficult to understand unless one is influenced by the presence of your transcendental form. So demigods are saying you are cause of all causes. Is ultimate cause. Krishna is ultimate cause. In any activity, three causes are there. The individual soul, material nature, and ultimate cause is Krishna. Ultimately, Krishna has to sanction. Otherwise, activity will not happen. So he is considered as the Sarva Karana Karanam. Okay. If your transcendental body were not beyond the material modes, if some, for example, if the Lord has no transcendental body, then the people may not understand he is God. Many times when Lord appears, incarnates here in the as human, people, they cannot understand. Avijanati Mamuda. They don't understand that. He looks like a human being. So they don't understand. But this, by understanding the transcendental form, that transcendental form means it is eternal. The form of the Lord is different from the body we have. He doesn't have the difference between Atma and body, the soul and the body. The Supreme Lord is Atma Swarupa, Sachidananda, transcendental. To understand that, one need to be devotee. Otherwise, it's not possible to understand. If somebody is not a devotee, they cannot understand. The people write, no, Krishna and Rama as historical figures. They write. Unless they are given the knowledge by Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, they cannot even theoretically understand. See, practical understanding is long way to go. We are all theoretically accepting the Supreme Lord, not practically. It will take time, that realization. That is God realization, right? Self-realization, then God realization, will long way to go. But even to such understanding, if one doesn't undergo take the knowledge through Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, it's not possible. It's not possible. They comment on the Supreme Lord. They describe Supreme Lord as a person, as a human being, normal human being, as a king or as an extraordinary powerful person like that, but they don't understand that he is Supreme Lord. That is their unfortunate condition. Sometimes they may be very near to the Supreme Lord. Still, they may not understand him. This is the unfortunate condition of the jiva. For that, though he incarnates here, he comes here, but for that we need the mercy of these pure devotees. Unless we are given the knowledge by the pure devotees, it is not possible for us to understand the Supreme Lord. See, we are able to study Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise, where we are, where the spiritual knowledge is. So it is not possible for ordinary people to understand the Supreme Lord unless one become devotee. That's why in the beginning of introduction to Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that theoretically one has to accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise, you cannot go into Bhagavad Gita. We see that many people, they write, they study, they do research also in Bhagavad Gita. They do comparative study with Bhagavad Gita and Bible and other books. It's uncomparable. It is apurushaya. It is not made by any purusha in any human being. It is eternal. But still people, take it for granted and, they want to do some research. By doing research in the lab or by doing, word jugglery or by studying Sanskrit, you cannot understand Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and spiritual knowledge. It's by the mercy of Guru and Sadhu Shastra, then we can little bit, not complete. The complete understanding comes when a devotee becomes purely chanting the holy name of the Lord, purely following the path, then it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. It's not possible to understand Krishna. We are all theoretical only. At this stage, we are all very theoretical. So, Prabhupada is mentioning so many things about how the impersonalists, they don't understand Krishna. Many impersonalists, many Mayavadis, they allow their followers to chant the holy name. They say that ultimately nothing is there. Ultimately, the God is the energy, God is some light, some energy like that. So in the beginning, you can chant, you can do some spiritual activity, which is good, which will make you good. So such stupid ideas, stupid guidelines they give, the Mayavadis give to their followers, that we see everywhere. Finally, they will tell the so-called Hinduism is ultimately many times the so-called Hindu gurus, they take the followers towards Mayavad, towards this impersonalism only. So it's very unfortunate. But by the mercy of Prabhupada, for us it is very clear. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead and his body is transcendental. By understanding his body is transcendental, then we can understand him. Otherwise, it is not possible to understand. So then, yes, we have done 35. So the demigods are definitely mixed devotees, but still they know what is right and what is wrong. And they surrender to the Supreme Lord at any point of their distress. They surrender to Supreme Lord and they perform devotional service nicely. They are obedient servants. They are obedient servants, then Krishna fulfills their desire. Okay, you want to do something? Okay. You help me in my mission. See, there are two kinds of activities in this material world, good and bad. So Krishna wants, okay, volunteers for all these things. So those who wants to do good deeds, he choose mixed devotees. Okay, you become Indra, you become Chandra, you become Surya. But those who wants to, enjoy themselves, those who wants to dominate, they are also given an opportunity to enjoy and suffer. Okay. We will continue next week, the remaining part. If you have any question in the prayers or general questions, comments.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes.
Pranam. Mataji, my question was there is a verse in Padam Puran that Vishnu Aradhana Param, there is something like this.
Padma Puran.
Padma Puran, Aradhana Nam Sarvesham, Vishnu Aradhanam Param. And then I don't remember the in between lines. And in the end there is Tadiya. Yeah.
That is, Lord Shiva is telling to Mother Parvati.
Yes.
That the ultimate worship is worshipping the devotees of the Supreme Lord. That is ultimate.
Yes, Mataji. So my question was that this Lord Shiva is Vaishwanam Yatha Shambhu. So he is a devotee of Lord Krishna or Vishnu. Then why?
What is wrong in worshipping him? That's the question, right?
Yes, Mataji.
If you understand that way, see, Lord Shiva is the head of one Vaishnava Sampradaya. Okay, Rudra Sampradaya. So he's head of Vaishnava Sampradaya. If you understand that way and worship Lord Shiva, then it is accepted. And what Lord Shiva says? He also says, chant the holy name. Sri Rama Ramedi Rame, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam, Ramanama Varanane. He says you chant the holy name of the Lord. So then you follow what he says. He is Guru, he is Mahajan. You respect him. If you approach him in that way, but these people are not approaching him in that way. I think that Bhutaganas and the Pretas, Bhutas, they approach him, Hiranyakashipu and all these demons, demonic people, they approach Shiva in that way. Vaishnava Nam Yata Sambho, like that they are approaching? No.
Yes, Mataji.
If you worship Lord Shiva as a Mahajan, as a Vaishnava, as a head of one Sampradaya, then it is okay. then still you have to worship Krishna only, because he says you worship Krishna. See, we worship Prabhupada. What Prabhupada says, you chant the holy name, we chant the holy name. Similarly, Lord Shiva also says, chant the holy name of Krishna. So we have to chant. We don't separate Lord Shiva from Krishna and worship Lord Shiva alone to gain some materialistic thing. Of worshippers of Lord Shiva, they have these things. You give me this, you give me that. He's Ashudosh. He will give you soon, quickly. Whatever you want, he will give you quickly. So people worship him for that, not as a Vaishnava. That's why I criticized. Otherwise, we have high regards for Lord Shiva. Maybe after coming to Krishna consciousness, I have more respect for Lord Shiva.
Yes, Mother.
The problem in going to Shiva temple is the people of the non-devotees and Mayavadis are there more. Then, we will be influenced by them.
Once, Mataji, we were with the Guru Maharaj in Shimla camp, and we went for a Sankirtana, and then Guru Maharaj, there was a Shivalaya, and everybody visited there with Guru Maharaj, and I and my son, we didn't go inside. We thought, oh, there is no need of going inside. Then Guru Maharaj came near us and told us, okay, why are you standing? Go inside and bow down. Then he told us to go. And I did a mistake in Bhubaneswar also. There also, I thought I am going to Jagannath Puri. There is no need to. Many devotees went there in Bhubaneswara temple to bow down in front of Lord Shiva. And there also, I didn't go. So
generally, we don't go as a everyday practice. Like every day we are in Mayapur, every day we go to Krishna temple. Okay. We don't make it as a everyday practice to go to any Shiva temple, because we go to temple to have association. See, generally people go to temple, just take darshan, ask some boons, come back.
Yes.
That is the general people's idea. But as devotees, we go to temple to perform devotional service together, to get association. So that association will be lacking in any demigod temple. See, Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava, but the problem is there are lots of non-devotees. So every day, regularly, we don't practice. But on the way, like for example, you are going somewhere. So on the way, devotees are performing pilgrimage. And we saw some historical place, like for example, Rameshwaram or Kashi. So such a historical place and very important place comes, then we do go there. So one Mataji, when I was preaching, one Mataji, she was doing a Shiva puja in her house. Then I told her, please, you are not supposed to worship Lord Shiva in the house. I told her. We don't worship any demigods in the house. Clear. One Mataji was also asking, that question will be answered here. This Varalakshmi puja, shall I perform or not? She was asking me. It's not in our sampradaya. We never worship Lakshmi separate from Narayana. There is no such thing in our sampradaya. Whatever is not told in the sampradaya, that we don't do. However great festival it may be, Vadu Savitri, Ganpati Papa, many festivals are there. However great the festivals may be, the whole world may be celebrating. Some people go for, during Navaratri, they go for taking darshan of all Kali Matas. We don't do that. Okay. So, however, maybe we don't celebrate. To this particular Mataji, I told you are not supposed to worship Shiva. Then we all, the same group, we all went to one Narasimha temple. On the way, I got to know that Hanumanji, when he flew from Himalayas to Sri Lanka, he took a break in one temple, in one Shiva temple. And there lots of Shivalingas are there, and it was historical. Somebody told, and I got very fascinated because Hanumanji visited that, so we should go. So after visiting Narasimha temple, I was telling the devotees, you'll go there also to take darshan of Lord Shiva. So this Mataji couldn't understand. She told me not to worship Lord Shiva, but she insisted that we visit this Shiva. She couldn't understand only. We don't worship Lord Shiva. When Lord Shiva's temple is there, we go and pay our obeisances. That she couldn't understand that. Then I explained to her, I don't know whether she understood or not. I explained this is different. We don't make it as a everyday practice. We don't make it as a daily routine. If Shiva is our Sampradaya head, we don't even worship Brahma. He is our Sampradaya head. Then we are worshipping Brahma. We understand that he is our head, but we don't worship him. So maybe we may be in the Rudra Sampradaya, but there is no such thing. We can pay obeisances to him. Understand now?
Yes, madam. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Obeisances to him. We can visit once in a while, not as a everyday practice. Okay, every day I go to Shiva temple. No.
Okay, madam. Thank you.
On the way, if we see some Shiva temple, we bow down. We respect. When I go to South India, sometimes the mother, Amma, we call it Amman, and Vinayaka, Lord Vinayaka, and Lord Kartigeya, they come in procession. When they come in the procession on the road where you are there, I pay obeisances. Definitely demigods are greater than me. But I don't make it as an everyday practice to worship them. I respect them. Worship is different from respecting. I respect them. I don't worship them. I worship Krishna. Clear, no?
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Correct.
So I don't make any festivals also. We don't celebrate any festivals. Or we don't fast on any demigods festivals also. Okay. Any other question? Yes,
Mataji.
Yeah.
Mataji, I have heard from some pundits or some people that Lord Shiva is the controller of anger. Is it true, Mataji? Like the being in devotee, people try to worship Lord Shiva to get controlled over anger. I heard somewhere I heard, Mataji, just for my clarification, I'm asking, nothing else.
See,
is it true, Mataji?
He is in charge of mode of ignorance. He is not affected by mode of ignorance. I don't know about he is also Rudra. When Rudra means anger only. He gets anger also. When he gets anger, he annihilates the world. Okay. But nobody worships him to control anger. I don't know. I never come across with such things. How to control anger? You want to have a lesson? How to control anger?
Yes, Mataji, sure.
Become a devotee, then the anger will automatically become a jnani. Means if you have full knowledge, how will you get anger? You know what is happening in this material world. If you come to know clearly, if you read Shastra clearly, how the things are happening, how will you have anger? You cannot have anger. Anger on any situation, because everything is with full purpose planned. All the activities are happening according to divine plan, and then the big management is there. Then how will you get anger? So if you are in complete knowledge, anger will not come. We are in ignorance, no? So anger comes. We are lust. Lust and anger are two sides of a single coin. So we are sadhakas. So we have impurities. By taking up devotional service properly, we can conquer all the 6 enemies. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moga, Mada, Matsarya. All this.
Mataji, we find ourselves that we are coming out from the 6 modes, Kam, Krodha, Lobha, Matsarya, but still being in association
No, that
with the
is
people
long
who
way to
are
go. A long way to go. Where? It's not, see,
they are
you
facing the
become
same
Jivan
problem.
Mukta in 1 day or Jivan Mukta in 1 year. It will take time.
Yes,
Janmas. It may take some lifetimes. It depends on your seriousness. So that cannot be expected in, in a short period. In a short period, you become a Paramahamsa. It will take time. But slowly we come to the human platform. Now, many are not even in the human platform. Good, pious platform. First, we come to a good human being by practicing Krishna consciousness. Then gradually elevate us. No. By following this sadhana is the ultimate thing which we are going to do after our perfection is we started that. We are chanting the holy name. Ultimately also we are going to chant. But in a purified, that is a purified way we are going to do that. But gradually, we purify us. Anartha Nivarti is going on. I don't know, Anartha Nivarti itself will take many lifetimes.
Yes,
or many years. I don't know.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Any other question? So we will meet after Janmashtami next week. Or if you want to join tomorrow in the class, you can join. Okay. Vanchakalpadarubhasya kripasindubbheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, Hare Krishna.